Hart, and we are at the theater at Madison Square Garden. This is the Hitchins versus Kambosos Junior card, and this is the weigh-in.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's an absolute pleasure to welcome everybody here to the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden, New York, USA, for the official weigh-in for our big night of World Championship Professional Boxing, taking place at the Hulu Theater tomorrow night. And it's now time to weigh in the main event of the evening, as Mr. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing, in association with Lou DiBella of DiBella Entertainment and Ferocious Promotions, are proud to present 12 rounds of boxing for the IBF Junior Welterweight Championship of the World. Now making his way to the stage, please welcome the challenger. His professional record, 22 victories, 3 defeats, with 10 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Sydney, New South Wales, Australia. Here is the former IBF, WBO, WBA, WBC franchise, and Ring Magazine lightweight champion of the world, George Ferocious Kambosos Jr. And now making his way to the stage, please welcome the defending world champion. His professional record, absolutely perfect. 19 fights, 19 victories, with 7 of them coming by way of knockout. He fights out of the beautiful borough of Brooklyn, New York, USA. Here is the 2016 Olympian and the reigning, defending, undefeated IBF Junior Welterweight Champion of the World, Richardson Hitchins. Now to the scale, George Ferocious Kambosos Jr. 139.4 for George Kambosos, 139.4 for George Ferocious Kambosos Jr. And now to the scale, the undefeated world champion, Richardson Hitchins. 140 pounds, bang on, the junior welterweight limit, exactly 140 pounds for Richardson Hitchins. George Kambosos Jr., 12 rounds for the IBF Junior Welterweight Championship of the World. Matchroom Boxing, in association with DiBella Entertainment and Ferocious Promotions, live on DAZN from Madison Square Garden.
That can walk the walk and talk the talk and can promote a fight. How good does it feel to not make that 135, those extra 5 pounds? How good does it feel?
Look how skinny, look how drained he is. Stinky breath over there. We're here, we ripped, we're ready. 140, this is my division, this is my city, and we're coming to take that belt off him tomorrow.
You say it's your city, you're undefeated here. The Mecca, New York City, somehow you have the luck. What is it about this venue that brings the magic out of you?
This is the most iconic venue in the world. New York, like I said, is my city. I'm here to win this fight, victory by any means.
He's taller, he's younger, and he has a longer reach. How are you going to penetrate that reach, and do you think you can win a decision here?
I'm a better fighter. I'm a dog in that ring. And you know what? He can have all that. I'm prettier. You'll see.
We'll see.
Well, Richardson, a lot of talk the last couple of days between you two guys. What was your final message there to George Kambosos?
I just told him we ain't got to do all that in here. It's time to compete now. The fight is here. You know, we true professionals, so we don't got to go back and forth. His dad don't got to hit my trainer or, you know, do all this extra stuff. We promoted the fight. We got a great event. The fans is ready. I'm ready. And it's time to go.
4 years ago, George walked into the theater and upset the odds and beat Teofimo Lopez. What do you have to do to make sure that doesn't happen again?
Like I've been telling the world before, I'm a better boxer than the guys that he's been in the ring with. Tomorrow night, he'll see. If he don't believe it, he'll see that I'm on a whole different level. We know tomorrow he's looking to come, make it rugged, land the overhand right, and make it a difficult fight, but I belong here. I told the world this a few years ago. All I needed was for me to catch up to the big events, the magnitude of the situations, get comfortable, and I'll settle in. Now I'm world champion. I feel settled in. I've been here before. I can say that. And tomorrow night it's time to have fun.
You are considered to be the better boxer, but you've been saying all week long, you promised a knockout. You said you're going to knock this guy out. Why are you confident that you can stop him?
He makes a lot of mistakes, and I'm pretty sure he's going to come aggressive tomorrow. And I think that him coming aggressive and having to force him to come back to my fight, I'm going to pick him apart easy, and I'm going to run up the scoreboard. So tomorrow night, I'm looking for it to be easy work, and we're going to hopefully that I get this motherfucker out of here, because he do got a strong ass head.
Good luck, Richardson.
All right, thank you. See you.
Eddie Hearn. I think these last couple of days have gone pretty well for you. I think that you've gotten the spice and the build-up that you've been looking for. What did you think of that last face-off right there?
Perfect. You know, we had a conversation with the commission last night who said, can we please just make sure that we remember the code of the sport. But you've got two world-class operators fired up for the fight of their life tomorrow night. For Richardson Hitchins, the opportunity to state his claim as American superstar of boxing, and to put himself on those levels of Devin and Tank and Shakur. And you've got George Kambosos trying to make history to become a two-division world champion. Probably Australian boxing's greatest ever accomplishment, in the same venue where he dethroned Teofimo Lopez. So Richardson has the opportunity tomorrow to really make a statement to the world back home. But he's up against a rugged dog in Kambosos, and he's fired up. Both teams are fired up. You're going to get an incredible night tomorrow night live on DAZN, and you're going to get a really, really high-level fight. Beautiful crossroads fight between two world-class fighters.
You were the promoter of the fight with Kambosos and Teofimo. Have you stressed to your fighter, Richardson Hitchins, not to underestimate this man?
Yeah, I don't think he does. I mean, you know, it's like history repeating itself this week. Kambosos is getting into the team. I think Richie's cool. I think he's nice and chilled, but you know, the training team, everybody else yesterday, is firing. There's a lot of emotion out there, and that's what I think George wants. George wants Richie to stand and fight, and Richie's probably under a little bit of pressure to entertain and to make that statement. That's dangerous in itself. You know, George is not a top 15 guy. He's a former undisputed world champion who's a very good fighter, and he's a very determined, smart guy. He will want Richie to come fight, and I think Richie will come fight tomorrow night. He's got an opportunity to look good, but he's also got the possibility of defeat. So tomorrow night, you know, I know that Richie's the favourite. This is a tough challenge for him, but a challenge that could see him really establish himself as a world-class name within the sport.
You're throwing 50 grand around this weekend. You putting 50 grand on anything?
So I need to go. I'm the luckiest man in the world. I'm sitting front row watching a brilliant night of boxing, top to bottom. Incredible prospect. Andy Cruz just got to win that fight to get his shot at the IBF World Lightweight title and a brilliant World Championship main event. There's nothing like big-time boxing at Madison Square Garden. Tune in. You'll see a great night.
Can I have 50 grand?
from the theater at Madison Square Garden. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the fight.